Guys, it's Miranda here at Sunshine and Grace, and today we are doing our 3579 series, making book page box pockets, and it uses 7 items actually. And it's pretty simple. We need a piece of a box. They're going to look like this when we're done. Very cute. You can tuck a few things for like Happy Mail or sticking in journal. It's very flat. You can clip on with a paper clip or just be tucked in a pocket or wherever in a tuck spot. Literally just laid in there loose, although I'm not a big fan of that because I drop everything out of it. But anyways, they're really easy, really cute, and I'm trying to focus on a few ideas that use the most basic supplies that can either be tweaked for anyone or that anyone would have. So you don't get much more basic than literally a box. Now I used a whole box that I cut in half. I trimmed the, like these pieces off. I split it on the natural slit where it was glued together. Trimmed the ends, tops and bottoms off. That left me 1, 2, and then there was another one of these and another one of these. So there was 4 altogether, 4 sections. So I cut it so that I would have a natural fold, which made the perfect pocket, and did that. So that's how I made this. I covered it with Bookpage. Pretty simple. Glue it on and covered it front and back. So there's no muss and fuss there. You literally just cover the front side and then flip the paper over and cover the back. Fold that sucker up and glue it. You got it. Okay. Then you need ink, paint, markers, anything that you can use to get some color on your page. It needs to be a wet thing. You could even use food coloring mixed with water and dab in that. And then you're going to want something that has texture to it to put the color on. I used a bubble wrap because bubble wrap gives the coolest little background, and I just discovered that last week and I'm obsessed. So you want something with texture. We're using bubble wrap. You could use up wadded paper towel, fabric, lace, anything. If it's just got some kind of texture, even cardboard. Rip the top layer off and you get that core, that wrinkled, liney looking stuff. That's perfect. Then you're going to need lace, ribbon or washi, something to put some prettiness there. A focal point. I used 2, one on the front and one on the back, just because I wanted to use some of the Alice in Wonderland pieces that I had laying on my desk, because this is a scrap buster also. And then bling. You don't have to have bling. You know me. I'm going to put bling on it because there's always bling on my desk. There's always bling in my drawers. Basically, I have bling. Okay? So, y'all get a screenshot of that, and then we're going to move it out of the way and get started because my battery is going to die. I've got like 40%. So that ensures that I am not going to make this one dilly-daddle. I am using, you know what? Let's don't use the glue. Let's use this because it'll be faster. I want it to dry really quick so we can move on. And if I get glue on stuff, just ignore that because it happens with me. This isn't going to come out good now, is it? Let's see if we can get that cob that's been in there. All right. More glue down here. That thing needs cleaned, so we'll just use a little bit like this, and y'all ignore this. You didn't see me do it. You didn't see that. You do not see this. I am not smearing this paint or glue with my fingers. I am, because that's what I do. Okay, I'm using a hard truth here. Ugh. Choices, man, choices. Ugh, the choices suck. Okay, I really want part of that to show on the back. So what I'm going to do is try to line this up. Nail it this way and line that up so that I can get, the bottom doesn't matter so much. because when I flip this over and use this on the back, I want that thing to show, because I like it. It's pretty. I hate the noise this thing makes when it hits the desk. It's very loud and obnoxious. I need to get like one of those mats, but I've had them. I just destroy them really quickly. It's kind of scary, actually, how fast I can do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is just trim this off. Now, on mine, I actually did, the way the page ended up fitting, it was like such a perfect fit that I literally wrapped the edges around and glued them. It took me forever. I had to do that whole moderate corner thing. And I'm telling y'all that, yes, it does give a beautiful edge, but you're not going to see that. No one's going to look at that edge, and it's not worth the effort. So I won't be doing that anymore because it wasn't worth it. Okay, now I want to glue the back. That is a lot of glue, y'all. Yep. Okay. I need to refill that is the problem. Wow, that's like a lot of glue. Okay, it'll be okay though. This thing will hold up, I'm telling you what. It's going to hold up like a boss. Alright, there's that. Now, this little corner here is exactly why I was doing this. So I'm just going to line it sucker up. I have like a 5-second. Okay, it's down. It's not moving. It's like I tried. It didn't want to budge. Okay, let that sit for just a second. It's now pretty tight. I'm going to find something to clean this desk up with. Well, there is nothing. So we'll use our trusty hand. How'd that work? It worked wonderfully, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, now we're going to trim this edge off. I feel like I am having to speed talk, and I apologize if I'm going fast. You can slow me down in the, there's that little thing down at the, like, corner of the video, that settings, like, looking thing. It looks like a gear or something like that. You can slow me down in that if I'm too fast. Or if you want to speed me up to get me to shut up and go away, you can do that too. Or if you're like me and you like to cram as much in as possible in one day, and you know you have a limited number of hours, you can watch everything on double speed to get in twice as much. And yes, I double speed a lot of things because I have a lot that I want to get in. Okay, this is not as dry as I would like, but it's okay. Or would I rather fold it this way? Yes, I would. Okay, there. Now, you're going to crease that fold a little bit, and then you're going to take and put your glue down the edge, and your glue down the edge. Okay, that is the bulk of what I'm going to need that glue for. I'm going to cap that off and put it back like that. And I'm going to smear some of that glue up this way just to make sure they bond. Press, 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 press. Forgot to ink that edge. And I did that at the same time. Leave it to me, y'all. I can make a mess of anything. Okay, we're going to ink this with just brown ink, and you'll see why brown in a minute, because the brown really pops with what we're getting ready to do. Okay, my thumb keeps hitting that. That is absolutely stuck, so I'll definitely be putting a focal point there. That's the beauty of the focal point, y'all. We can hide anything. Okay, I think that's getting stuck. Okay, now here comes the fun part. And I do mean the fun part. Okay, this one's got more of a darker tone than this one did in the background with that orange thing. So we're going to ink the edges first. Press that a little bit more. When I get done here, I will be setting this one aside with a clamp to make sure that it is sealed. It doesn't seal off for me, and you can see I'm not being careful at all. I'm literally just slapping some ink on here, and if it's messy, more power to it. And the messier the better, I say. And look, my little boo-boo went away. Yay! Alright. So how is everyone? Hopefully you're doing good. I see that Monday. we're doing good, yeah. We had snow Sunday night, Monday. We got out today, me and my son, and ran to town. I don't like going to town, but no, it had to be done. Okay, so you're just going to take your ink or your whatever you're using. I'm using ink because it's convenient, it's available, and I am ruining every ink pad I have doing this. Just ignore that. And literally just slap the ink down in random patterns on your texture device. Okay, and then just kind of spread some ink around. Okay, and I said I wasn't going to do it that way, and I did it anyway. So what I'm going to do to tone some of this down is take it and put some brown in. Just give a little tone to it. Okay, now here's the fun part. Take your bubble wrap or whatever you're using and smush. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it, you guys. I could do this all day. Okay, smash again. You get texture. Okay, now ink again. Because inking's fun. I have no rhyme or reason to it. I just literally slap the stuff down wherever it feels good. If it looks good, feels good, and I like it there, that's good enough for me. I realize that some of these colors overlap. Some of them do funky things. It doesn't matter. It's all good in the end because it's art. Art's fun. And for me, art is stress relief. I've had to do a lot of it lately. Okay. Then just press. And you might want to put some more like over here. Maybe get some of this purple. Put it right there. Okay. I think that's enough. Now, how easy is that, you guys? And you could honestly, if you wanted, you could literally leave it like that. If you just wanted to do base ones, which I have done in the past. Well, not with this exact technique, but you know, similar things. I'll make up a bunch of bases. But I want to go ahead and decorate this because I'm in the mood to decorate. And for this one, the embellishments that I'm using are this Alice in Wonderland stamp from the kit. I'm going to tuck these tickets in the back, but I don't want to go among mad people. I call it purring, not growling, said Alice. I liked those two quotes when I put the kit together, and I'm going to throw a couple of little random pieces of paper in there that I dug out of my little box beside me. I'm trying to pick a couple of things that have some interest to them. Maybe one of those. I have this picture that's also going to go in the back. And then this will go on the little back side. So I'm going to choose a washi that kind of goes with this look. Maybe this green geometric. I have blingy. I'm not sure I haven't. The red blingy wouldn't look good. This one will do. I'm obsessed with this one lately. Okay, so that's everything in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just tear a piece off and run it over a glue stick. Give me the other glue stick. It doesn't stick as bad. That one has been terrible lately for sticking to itself. It's very hard to work with. Okay. Swoop. Then we just put that down where we want it. I try to line it up a little bit with the back side because I know where I'm going to put it on the back. So I want it to be able to, you know, be close to that edge. Smooth it. And this being a very thin one, I'm going to put a double layer on the front and probably just a single layer on the back. On that, I just used, that was actually a ribbon that I've been trying to use up because it's absolutely gorgeous, but very awkward to work with. So I was lining these up, but I think I got it. Okay, yes I did. Good enough. Okay, there's that. Let me take one row and put it on the back. I have literally got ink all over me. That's the only thing about this. It is a little messy if you let it be. I guess you could wear gloves or something, but yeah, I ain't got time for that. So I don't mind the messy. And what this does here on the back side, the only reason you really put it there is because the text is upside down. And that washi will draw your eye to the washi, not to the upside down text. So you could cover that with something else, or you could even cut the paper and turn the book page the right side up. But yeah, no, that isn't happening. I am not doing that. I'll just distract people with some well-placed washi. And by the time you get you can see on this one it was upside down too, but by the time you put the washi and the embellishment and stuff, you don't really notice that the text is upside down. It's such a small amount. And if it really bothers you, just flip it. I am going to run 2 layers though, because I like it better wide. That's just too skinny there. Boom. Okay, let's get this on. Kind of line it up. Next week, I do believe that for our 3579, we're going to do something totally different. And do, it'll be 3 items. But it's going to be some homemade washi tape using 2-sided tape. If I can find the 2-sided tape. My cat kind of made off with it the other day, and I haven't been able to find it since. So if I find it, that is in the plans. If it doesn't happen next week, it'll happen the first time I find it, because I've been wanting to do that. It's one of the simpler things that I make, and it's so fun and so cute, and takes almost no time. Okay, where is my black lace? Here it is. We want to put our lace on, and we're going to kind of measure that. I think I'm going to trim those. Nope, I'm not. Because if I do that, I'm going to lose the D in Wonderland. I'm still going to do it on all of that side. And because I don't like those edges there. And I don't feel like doing that whole punch thingy trick where you can go and just punch those with the hole punch held in just a little bit. I don't want to do that. And my husband might complain about my hole punching the other night. He was like, "You make it too much noise." He was like, "It sounded like I don't know what." He was like, "It was really loud." I was like, "It wasn't that loud." He's like, "Yeah, it was." I'm like, "Oh, whatever." I was like, "You may have thought it was loud, honey, but I didn't think it was all that loud." Actually, it was really loud. Who am I kidding? It was loud. But it's my, like, 1-inch one. It's tearing up on me. And to punch, I literally have to, like, punch it down, and it'll kind of freeze or catch. It, like, sticks at a certain point, but it's not punched through. It's just kind of pressing against it, but it's stuck. So then I have to stand up and literally push with all of my weight down on it, which isn't exactly fun. And when it does pop, it sounds like a bomb going off, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It still does what it's supposed to. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to take a little Fabri-Tac. And I did this one over here, not that one, but I'm going to do it on the other side because I want that to show. Smack a little glue. Smack that down. You can see this is pretty much as simple as it gets. What I do with my little ink thing there, right there, in front of me. I am telling y'all, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. So, hopefully you guys have a good week this week. We are wrapping this up here real quickly. This will take just another couple minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and get sidetracked is what I'm going to do because the cat made noise, and now I'm like, what's she doing? What's she doing? She's not on the couch, so I don't know where she went. She was over there. But now she's moving. She's been very grumpy today. Okay, there's that. Now, how easy is that, you guys? Now we want a little bling, a black bling. I'll cut off 3 because that seems to be my standard number because I have this light. There she goes. Going back through the house. Put that right there. Where'd it go? There it is. Beautiful. And there. Right side's done. Let that dry for a second while we ink this piece up and glue it to the back. And I didn't put anything else on the back. No other bling. Can you believe that? I didn't put any more bling on there. Normally I do. That is odd. Alright. It's kind of sort of almost inked. And that's kind of sort of almost dried. Not really. It's not even close, but we're going to call it close. Okay. And I happen to like the way this text looks. So I am going to hide the bigger piece of text over here like that, and the fact that the writing behind the cards is sideways kind of helps make that not look so odd. Okay, that's it, you guys. It's done. That was an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now to do these tickets, you can kind of see that there's a dent right there. I can't get those out. I was going to show you on them. Okay, there's a dent. This one says, "Not all who wander are lost." I love that quote. And why is a raven like a writing desk? You can see they just have those. So when I fold it up, and then you can take a hole punch and hold it at the corner, like a quarter of the hole, and it'll take it out in a perfect circle. But I just sort of halfway snipped around it and did it quickly, and it looks pretty much as good. So you can't really see the line, but it's right there. And these are the exact same size, so they fold up pretty easy once you get that first one done. Unless you're me and you can't fold worth beans. And you have to readjust it, and you get ink all over the back of it because you're covered in orange ink for some reason. Who knows why that happened. Okay, and then I just kind of snip the corners if I'm in a hurry. And right now I'm in a hurry. So these will be pointing tags instead of, or pointed tickets instead of rounded tickets. But my lens, ain't that cute? Okay, there's that. That's in there. Now, for some reason, I'm filling this Lewis versus Kahn ticket. And this little thing. And this. And then we're going to take that picture. You know what? That's got to go. That's just not doing it. No, that's not doing it. Okay, that's it. We're done. Fronts or backs? Fronts. What do y'all think? I think they're adorable. Again, it was 7 items, and it was made with a box and a book page. Basically, if you have the box and the book page, and you had nothing but some colored pencils or a marker or an ink pen or something, you could even do a design on the page with that. I just really like the bubble wrap idea. It's fun, and anything that lets me have fun is fun. Okay, so there we go. I love them. I like this one the best because of that glitter. Oh, you know me and the glitter and the bling. That's my favorite, but this one's pretty cool too. So anyways, before I go, I just want to remind you, Jesus loves you so much, he died for you. If you've not trusted that fact, then I would urge you to do so today, because nobody's promised the next second. Whether you know it or not, you're going to live forever, either upstairs or down. Trust me, you want to go up, and I want to see you up there. So, y'all, if you've not trusted that Jesus Christ died for your sins, was buried, and rose again the 3rd day, just trust that he did that for you, that was enough in God's eyes to pay for your sins and to justify you before him, then please do that today. And if you have any questions about what I've just said, then that's the gospel of your salvation. Trust how that Christ died, and it's how that Christ died. It's how he did it for you. Trust that what he did was enough. Then if you have any questions about that or anything else, just get a hold of me. I'd love to tell you about my precious Savior, tell you more about the greatest love story ever, and answer any questions that you have. So drop a comment below or look me up on Facebook, Instagram. There's a couple more up there. It's in the channel art. Yeah, I'd lose track of which ones I've got. I'm using Instagram a lot this month with the big collaboration with Reach and Bella Crafts. It's, yeah, I'm figuring it out. So give me time. And y'all, I may be taking on TikTok soon. Maybe later this year. I do not know if that's a bite I'm ready to take or not. But anyways, it's Miranda McCulley or Sunshine and Grace JJ or Journals. And y'all, I've got some new channel art up there and a new logo. I would love, love, love to hear your all's thoughts on that. I came up with it yesterday. I spent most of the day working on it. It just came to me. I love it. And I'd just like to know what y'all think about it. So just drop a comment. Let me know. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, get hold of me. I'd be my joy to answer them. Y'all have a great day. We'll chat soon. Grace and peace. Bye-bye.